What are the supply chain issues plaguing automotive makers right now, and are they getting any better?
Well, the way I see it, there's actually two issues. One is the shortage of parts, and two is the logistical difficulties in getting the parts to the manufacturing plants. Now, for the parts shortage, I mean, initially it was just semiconductor chips, but now increasingly it's other parts that are coming short as well, from rubber, foam to plastic parts. And this is coming about as Delta spreads to component suppliers across the world in countries like Malaysia, Vietnam, and Southeast Asia. So yes, I would say the issues are worsening and becoming more complex. Now, the second issue, which is logistics, we're seeing tight shipping supply coupled with growing demand as economies recover from COVID-19. So this has led to shipping rates soaring through the roof, container space being hard to come by, even if one is willing to pay. So shipping lines tend to give their large customers priority, while smaller ones can only wait and accept delays. So, and on top of that, the high rates are not only limited to container shipping. We see dry bulk shipping rates at record highs as well. So it's also costing more to ship the raw materials needed to make the parts and raising component costs for automakers.
Yeah, the Baltic Dry Index has been surging in the past few weeks, but what can be done to resolve these supply chain issues, and how long is that going to take?
Well, for the parts shortage, I think companies need to invest in big data and automation technology to help manage their supply chains, optimize inventories, and build resilience, basically, in their supply chains. They can work with logistics companies on this, and at the same time also consider diversifying their suppliers. Example, from single to dual sources for their chips and other key critical components, and also maybe switch to non-traditional sources, different countries like Philippines, India, where they traditionally never source from. So at the same time, one comment to make is that maybe large auto companies and tier one suppliers are able to afford this, but smaller firms may be less keen to do so. So it will take time for the automakers to really implement this throughout their supply chain. And but one good news is, I also cover logistics, and I see that logistics companies are increasingly rolling out standardized products that can help smaller enterprises with similar supply chain solutions at a cheaper price and in a shorter time. So these are non-customized products that hopefully will help them with their supply chain in a shorter time.